Hi Brian, I am just in the door here, but just have a quick look at that. First principles, right? So first of all, you got the equation y is equal to, sorry about the video quality here, but I'm just rushing, 2x minus 5x plus 1. Now if you were to differentiate that by normal means, you'll just have the 2 by the 2, which is 4x, and you differentiate the minus 5x goes to minus 5. And you can't differentiate 1 because there's no x besides. That's your answer. Now that's just the way you've been working so far, but in first principles you have to use a formula to prove that, and the formula is dy dx is equal to the limit of h goes to 0. I'll explain what the h is in a second. The function f, which is, by the way, this function, that's called a function, and it gets confusing. I know they call it y, but actually it can be called yx, which is the function of x as well. X plus h minus the function by x, or minus the function fx. So I'm just going to put that can also be called f of x, function of x, okay, over a h. Now h in this case, remember I told you that you have linear equations, straight lines, and you have quadratic equations, can be n and u's. In this case, when you're doing quadratic equations, the h in this case is considered height, so you're in the like 2-dimension. So you're going from the 2-dimension to the 1-dimension when you're differentiating. So this formula can get quite confusing. It takes a while. You just have to practice. So what you have to do is, in the first part, you have to put x plus h everywhere you see x. Okay, so it's going to look like this: dy dx is equal to 2x plus h squared. So because it was x squared up there, now it becomes x plus h squared minus 5 by x plus h plus 1. And then the second part of the formula says minus the function again. So you minus, and this is your function, so you minus this 2x squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 1. And the next part of your function says divide by h. So you just put down your divide all that by h. Now you need to work out the first top of the line. So there's a bit of maths here to do. You need to do this x plus h squared first. Then multiply the 5 by the x and 5 by the h. And then there's not really much more to do here apart from simplify it when you get a chance. So it's 2 by x plus h by x plus h. So I just broke out that x plus h squared minus, now 5 by x is 5x. And be careful here, it's minus 5 by plus h, so it's minus 5h. When you've got a minus against a plus, the minus always wins. Plus 1. And then the rest just take down as it is. Minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. And then again you divide that by h. Now there's still a working out here to do. You want to multiply out these brackets. So it's 2 x by x squared, x by h is xh, h by x same thing, xh, and h by h is h squared, and all the rest comes down again. So you got minus 5x minus 5h, I'm just taking it down directly as it is, plus 1 minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. I'm just going to simplify this line now. So you got 2xh here, so just need to simplify that again. So like there's a bit of repetition here, but you know, you go take it easy and then you get it. So that's, if there's one xh plus another xh, yeah, that's 2xh plus h squared. Okay, and the rest just goes down as it is. Minus 5x minus 5h plus 1 minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. I hope I don't run out of memory in this phone. And that becomes 2x squared. Now multiplying the 2 by everything in the bracket. Plus 4xh plus 2h squared. Again, take all that down. Again, look at all the repetition in this sum. Okay, the next you need to divide by h. So all of that needs to be divided by h, which means you're just going to cancel out. So that h cancels out with that one. That's squared. that h, and there's no others. And then you need to start adding, so 2x squared and minus 2x squared, that cancels out, that goes to 0. And you have minus, let me see what else cancels out there. Minus 5x minus 5x minus, should be plus 5x, that cancels out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. And you're left with 4x plus 2h minus 5. And I'm pretty sure that plus 1 then cancels out that minus plus 1. So the reason that plus 1 goes to a minus is because if you come back up here, you would have seen the equation, you would have had a minus there. Remember, a minus by a plus gives you a minus. All those numbers cancel out. And I'm reassuring myself because I'm always trying to look for this answer here, 4x minus 5. So I have this.